What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is a quick message for whoever comes across this video. This is a message for you, or this is going to allow you to gain some clarity. So thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, divine creator of all, for this medium to allow me to connect to you to receive and give this message to the collective for those who are in the desire of clarity. Let's see what we got going on. Message, all signs, feminine and masculine. What's the message for the collective right now? What's the energy surrounding the collective? What's the energy surrounding the collective? Community. Gate 37. If you're into human design, gate 37, which is about friendship. So you learn a lot about friendship through disloyalty, unfortunately, but you learn the greatness through the turmoil. Perception is key. So that your heartstrings aren't tugged on too much. Walking away, 727. May resonate with you. Trying to get this focus. 727. So some of you may be moving, all right, or walking away or moving away from where your roots are and setting up new roots. At the bottom of the deck, we have envy. This could be the reason why you're doing it. You don't feel like you're in a space where you're being celebrated amongst those who you expected support from. But learn sometimes what you expect may not necessarily be what is best for you, all right? Creating anxiety, but the storm is going away, all right? Because you're analyzing what it is that you feel. So the storm, the sense of the storm, is getting to a point where the rainbow can come out. Nature has to go through that process as well. Can't always be sunshine and rainbows, right? And the rainbows come out after the storm anyway. Process for and through, not to us. What else we got here for y'all? At the bottom now, we have deceit. And at the top, we have Archangel Metatron, which is about your vision. So this could have something to do with those who you discuss your vision with, and it created this energy of deceit around you. But that was also the catalyst for your greatness. Now, everything has a purpose. Depends on how you perceive it. I'm all about assisting the collective with turning things around, making a negative a positive. All right. Do this. Let's see what needs to be surrendered here, or what's being suggested to surrender to or from. Surrender of. We have frustration and worry coming out together. Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out. And when worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath. Center yourself and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Let's grab another message here. Surrender frustration will allow you to walk away from things with love and compassion rather than regret or sorrows causing you to repeat that cycle again, but in a different form. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. At the bottom of the deck, we have surrender to wonder and awe. Okay. See, looks like Wonder Woman. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. At the top of the deck, you have surrender to success. Take time to reflect in the wilderness within you. Get grounded. You're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. I'm going to pull moon cards for you. Feelings, emotions of the collective as it relates to this message, where they must surrender worry, frustration, surrender to their intuition, which is surrendering to and leading them into success. The ability to experience abundance in a new world of possibilities, to take that leap forward, that exciting leap forward into a new world of possibilities. Approaching the situation much more calmly, surrendering frustration, focusing on their power of their heart, trusting their faith, that spirit, divine creator of all, and the spirit of their ancestors in terms of spirit, benevolent warriors and guides, past generations, guiding them always. What is the message? You are good enough. Communication is key. Take time to breathe out. So I feel like that's really taking the time to meditate, speak to your guides and your ancestors, because the way we prayed into that, or we opened into this message, has a lot to do with, one, your confidence. So you need to surrender. You need to surrender the need of anything, because to need is to lack. To need is to lack. You are good enough is basically the message, because you're in a space at this moment where you don't have open communication to your guides. At least you don't believe so, because of what you may have learned throughout your life when it comes to connecting to this type of energy. And those of you who are familiar with connecting with your spirit guides and ancestors and source, it's time for you to reconnect, and reconnect to the space where you're learning about your new gift. Okay, that you're learning, because it's always about learning. We have a lot of talk about mastering, but as long as we're in this realm, we're always learning. So at what point do we master when we ascend? So I have one more card here. We have Show the World the Real You. Some of you are extremely philosophical, spiritual, and you have to get open with that, because you're in a space or in an environment where they don't know that about you, and it's causing these connections to have this start and stop energy, however that may fit. Nothing is yet set in stone. Take time to breathe out. Mutable moon. The moon is in Sagittarius right now, and the sun is in Virgo. And the sun and moon in mutable signs, so things are changing rapidly when it comes to your identity, your emotive spirit, as well as the connection of that to memories. Emotions connected to memories when it comes to you developing your identity. All right. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. And supermoon. You know what's interesting about this? The only thing we have right now is Mercury energy, and Mercury is retrograde. So you're about to realize, you're about to put into action what you've learned when it comes to the wisdom you've gained through challenges. So you've gone through a situation, you've separated yourself from it, you've healed from it, you've gained the wisdom. Now it's time for you to apply that in that same situation. And when I say the same situation, it's possibly the same scenario or person or both. Right? Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Now we have a full moon in Pisces coming up on the 20th. Full moons are about completions and results. New moon in Pisces is a completion. The bottom of this right now, there's a completion of whatever you decided that you wanted to change during Pisces season, February 19th to about March 20th. Okay. It's up the top. The end to a tough cycle approaches. So when it comes to what it is that you believe in, because whatever it is that you believe in becomes what you have trust in or faith in. Faith in. Now your trust that is in alignment to your faith determines your outcome. Okay, so whenever you're being tested, it's your trust that's being tested in that faith. What is your faith? That's what this is all about. You get into the root of it now. What is your faith? Okay. Grab a major arcana for you. How should the collective go about this? Swords. How should the collective go about this? How should the collective go about this? The Chariot. Allow the enlightenment to seep through your crown. See that lightning bolt? Okay, with that magenta pink-like aura. The flower of life. When it comes to the seeds you've already planted, nothing is yet set in stone. Take time to breathe out whatever is still a part of you that is in connection to trauma, anxiety, deceit, all this negativity that you are walking away from, or whatever it is that you walked away from. It's time to remove any residue from that moment or situation you're feeling, okay? Getting on the Chariot. Don't get on the Chariot. It's stuck in the void. Justice. The balance between the mind and the heart. The water bearer, Aquarius energy. Live your truth. Be your authentic self. Your frequency is what's going to give you life, prosperity, that leads you into bliss. What can you all expect from this? Let's see what this justice is about by getting on the Chariot. Where's the Chariot taking you to? What justice is this for you, collective? Let's see what energies I got up in here. What is this for you? Let's see the Ace of Wands and the Prince of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. People think you're joking, huh? What's this here for the collective? Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Fucking right. There's an expansion coming for you. So whatever you believe in is going to expand, plain and simple. Whatever you believe in, that's what's going to expand. All right. Talk to me. What else we got here? We got the Seven of Wands. Divinely protected. Look at this. Come on now. Ain't nothing intervening with this. That's why you're being led into victory and success, because you trust in your faith. So now your mind and heart will lead you into the house of prosperity and harmony. Shade, 2 of Wands, seeing things from a much higher perspective, like a ninja. The ability to move swiftly because you're paying attention to sports. One more message. I'm out of here. One more message. Four of Swords. Jupiter and Libra. Jupiter is all about expansion. Put these things to rest. Look at that. Look at that serenity. Calmness in her face. Of putting things to rest. Because her vision is now part of her solar plexus. It is now time to follow the compass of your soul. 974. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Look at all of this creation coming from the sky. Because you put all of it to rest, leading you into victory and success. Look at that. Take that in. This is where you at right now. You got the clarity. Put it to rest. At the top, your new life is going to cost you the old one. This message keeps coming out. New life is going to cost you the old one. You ready? Or you want to go back to this side of it? Source over here. Source is enlightening. This energy here. Your upgraded body. Your upgraded mind, body, and soul. Get one more. 9 of Pentacles and 1 fell on the ground. 9 of Pentacles is independence, success. Enlightenment. The Ace of Wands. Y'all better go ahead, y'all. Y'all tapping in. Y'all tapped in, and now y'all living. Now it's a lifestyle for you. Or at least it will be. You have the bat here, all right? Which is similar to the Hangman. Because you see when it gets into the tree and it gets grounded, it goes upside down. It's all about the enlightenment that you're about to receive. That this whole entire journey, okay? You've been guided by an illusion that was actually leading you to success. You didn't see it as such because it was getting you to a new beginning. There had to be a transformation through fire, through the heat, through the passion of pain, through the pain from passions that you may have rushed into, but that's all part of the process too, right? It's nice. I love that. I love that for y'all. Let's get a fortune card to close this out. In the beginning, new change. Last video, new beginning. This is it right here. This is it right here. Right? This is it. This is it. Courtship for some of you is leading you into divine love, where you're respected, supported. The loyalty is there. Number 37. The gate of friendship, gate 37, is all about the disloyalty to teach you what loyalty is. 4-8, hidden. The wounds that were hidden that you didn't know were your greatest gift. When you fortify the wrong people, enlightened you, bringing you right to the mature man. Or the mature aspect within you, or the mature woman, divine masculines. If you got masculines out here too watching videos, the main female, focused on what is real. Now, or let's see what this is. It's a change in fortune for some of you. This could be the 26th. This is after the full moon. So expect great change to happen. There's a lot that's going to be changing over the next few days. So it's 8:53, 8:08. This is Lion Gates opening. You may have, wanted to manifest something as of the Lion's Gate. You could be receiving that information or that gift, that information, message of concern. Are you still available? Are you still interested in, what you are desiring is going to help someone else, but you don't realize the gift that you're getting because you're being offered is because this offer that where it's coming from, it's going to actually be a blessing to where it's coming from to you. It's just a beautiful infinite of abundance that's just, this is if you surrender worry and frustration and you surrender to your intuition and success. That's what this is. This is what I'm talking about. This the horizon is coming in. That's what I'm talking about. It's been created, it's being balanced out. Now it's about to show up in your reality with universal love. Creation. Making a judgment that, okay, this is what you want, this is what you want to create, this is what you want to have. Got bad health there. Put it to rest. Put it to rest. It can have something to do with your background, your roots, your family. Put it to rest. Put it to rest. Plant that seed so it can transmute and grow into something much more beautiful. If it's supposed to grow, look at that. It's all part of the journey. Okay? To build your universal love by surrendering to your intuition, 2 and a 9. Balance you out 11. Okay? Realizing that you having moments of looking for the right moment, your right moment is any moment. You can be anywhere at any given moment. That's what your journey taught you. To change your perception of what is difficult. Nothing is unless you make it so. All right, y'all. So that is your reading. I love you. For whomever needed that message, it's out there.